Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, the world out there. Today, we are going to take a look at Scorpio's monthly reading for May. In this reading, we are going to tap into the energies with the wisdom of the oracle. Then we are going to do two different spreads. Sorry, we are going to first do a general message where we get a little bit general overview of what's going to happen this month in love, money, health, work, and then a message from spirit. And then we will pull a love spread. So we'll do a mini you versus them, obstacles and challenges. And I'll clarify all of the messages. We will pull some advice cards at the end of the reading, as well as I'm going to do the cards I usually do in the extended. So we got the Archangel Guidance cards for the blessing, the Soul Truth for the lesson. I will also pull a Power Thought card, all the usual cards in the normal spread. So no extended version to this reading. You're more than welcome to stay till the end. Please keep in mind, guys, the messages here are general. They are not going to resonate every time with every person. You are more than welcome to check other signs. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title resonating, there's most likely going to be something in the message. For more information on how to book a personal reading, the energy cleanse kits that I offer, how to get entered into the drawing that we do here every month for free personal readings, all that other useful, helpful information is linked below in the description box. And Scorpio, if you like how I vibe, you like how I interpret the cards, you like the style that we do here on the channel, you are more than welcome to subscribe. Everyone is welcome, and it does help set your intentions for future messages. We have mending, 52, which is 7, breathe, 29, which is 11 or 2. A change in the wind is 12, which is 3, and then clean it up, which is also 21, which is also 3. I feel like there's something that's going to be ending here this month. And I feel like there may be something that you're having to clean up because of this ending. This could be maybe you and a friend had a falling out because of this relationship. Maybe you and a family member had a falling out because of this relationship. But I feel like this mess that you're having to clean up here, Scorpio, is kind of the aftermaths of whatever has ended. And I do feel like this ending has already taken place or is about to take place. For a lot of you, this ending may have very well already happened. I feel like there is a little bit of resistance, whether this is on your side or another person's side, for this mending, for this apology. So let's see here. Scorpio, what we can see for you guys for the month of May. Please and thank you, Spirit. What does Scorpio need to see? So first couple cards out. First card, love. Second, money. Third, health. Fourth, work. And then we'll pull 2 cards for message from spirit, and then we'll clarify the message. So let's see here, Scorpio, what we can get for you. What messages, what clarity, what guidance does Scorpio need, Spirit? Six of Pentacles can be balanced or it can be imbalanced. See what else comes out here for Scorpio. So, Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. I feel like this is an imbalance. Okay, there's a one-sided relationship that's coming out here with this Six of Pentacles. And we're going to get some clarification on this, but I feel like that could have very well what ended. Could have been what ended with this change that's happening. Okay. So let's get some clarification here. I'm getting a little clarification deck out for Scorpio Spirit. Please clarify it's your card, Scorpio. That's the Death card. I feel like there may have been an opportunity that maybe this at one point was a very opportune time for you or person that came into your life. And I feel like a lot of changes were made in spite of this person. And this may have been for no reason. Because I feel like you may have thought that this was your partner. And this relationship didn't play out like you thought it would. I feel like the changes that you may have made here, Scorpio, was maybe some friendships that you felt no longer resonated because of this relationship. Or maybe this is a family member that maybe didn't feel like this was your person and you guys had a disagreement about this. Whatever changes that have been made here, Scorpio, I feel like there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of anxiety surrounding this. Surrounding these changes that have been made. Now, when it comes to money, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So this tells me that there may be this lack, or maybe money isn't coming in as you thought it would, or there's something here that's very imbalanced, that's out of balance, okay? Maybe this relationship, whatever you've gone through in this relationship, it's kind of spewing over, not having you as motivated, or it affected your work. There's just definitely a lot of, I want to say lower vibrational, or a lot of stress, a lot of worry. Coming out here. So we have the Knight of Swords with the Five of Swords, clarifying the Two of Pentacles. Five of Swords is like that tit for tat, you know, not competitive, I guess, but more like one-upping, right? Getting even type of energy. And then the Knight of Swords, right? So that's that battle. The battle has ensued. I feel like there is an apology that needs to take place here. This is either on your side or the other person's side, but somebody's missing this. It's causing a lot of stress. Again, we have the Five of Swords. We're going to clarify this, but I feel like there's a lot of resistance. A lot of holding back, withholding. Maybe even some confusion, some uncertainty. But I feel like there is a need here for clarity. So if this is resonating with you, whatever person that you cut off or had ill feelings with, I feel like there may be a need to kind of reach out to this person and get both sides of the story. That may very well be what you're mending here, okay? For others of you, getting clear within yourself is also going to be beneficial. The Six of Swords is in reverse here, so this is like not moving forward, not taking the time to process. So the Five of Cups, there was something in your past. There's something from your past that you keep looking back on. I don't know if this is going to be a job for some of you. This is going to be a relationship. Maybe you had a family at some point, and there's just some negative emotions surrounding that. I do feel like this is spilling over in affecting your finances, affecting your work. Maybe this is affecting your motivation to want to go to work. Maybe this actually physically affected your work. Maybe the person had showed up at your work at one point or called work. But I feel like it's just a lot of resistance. You don't want to pursue this. There is a need here for perseverance with the Seven of Pentacles. Nine of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles. There's a need here to kind of plant those seeds, right? Sow the seeds that you want to see grow into fruition. Release the sadness. It may be hard. Maybe it's hard for you to forgive or to process. One thing that I feel like is beneficial for me, I have the same issue of forgiving. It's hard for me to forgive people, especially when I've been done wrong, because I give people so many chances. So once you've crossed that boundary or that line that I've set, there's no turning back. And so, Scorpio, I feel like you're kind of feeling that same energy. Like once this line has been crossed, you don't really want to go back, right? Focus on getting things in order with your finances, with your goals within yourself, your personal development. Working on that is going to help you to get everything else in order, okay? And there's still going to be some things that you may struggle with. I know for myself as well, even though I am a leader and a spiritual teacher and help people along their personal development. For myself, even personally, a few of the things that I promote on the channel have been difficult for me to process as well. That's what allows me to have the ability or the knowledge to help guide people through that, is because I've had to work hard through my own experiences. There is a little bit of a resistance here to forgive. This could be on your part. This could be on the other person's part. So if that is resonating, give it a thumbs up, guys. But also if that's resonating with you, focus on work. Focus on the things that take your mind away from worrying about the situation, because worrying isn't going to help this matter. And I feel like time is the only thing that's going to bring this process to fruition. Whether it's time to process and let go, or time for you guys to come back together in time, everything will be worked out for the highest good of all. See what messages are from Spirit, Scorpio. We have Seven of Cups with the Hanged Man. I feel like there is a need here to change your perspective a little bit. I feel like there's some confusion. Maybe sometimes you're kind of in this, F this person, I never want to talk to them again. Maybe sometimes you kind of reminisce and think back to a past time when things were happier between you guys. But I feel like here, Scorpio, when you're doing that, going back and forth, you're really having a self-imposed prison around you. You're keeping yourself stuck. There's a need here to kind of, with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man talks about waiting, but in that waiting, it's changing your perspective. Trying to see things from a different angle, putting yourself in the other person's shoes. But don't do anything that you don't want to do. Don't force yourself to do anything that you don't want to do. Everything's going to happen in time, and if it never happens, it never happens. You have to be okay with that, or you have to take steps to change it. Awareness is going to be key in that. Being aware, being aware of yourself, knowing where you stand within yourself, and being okay. I'm okay with not ever forgiving, or maybe that's something that I want to work on because I enjoyed that person's presence. It's really up to you what you choose to do with that. So let's get your love spread out here, Scorpio. Use a different deck. I'm kind of liking these new monthly styles that I've been doing, so give it a thumbs up if it's resonating or if you like the style, because I think I'm going to continue with this style every month moving forward, just because it gives it a good general overview for the month. And again, it's not going to resonate every time with every person. Take what resonates and leave the rest. As everybody says. See here, Scorpio, for you, what we can see. This is the love spread. We're going to do you versus them. I'm sure you've seen it. Let's see here. For Scorpio spirit, what does Scorpio need to see? Okay. Temperance in reversed. The Fool in reversed. The Ace of Swords. The Queen of Swords. The Tower. And the Sun. So, Sun tells me this is going to be a positive outcome. There is going to be success in this. I do feel like the only thing that's going to bring this together is time, because with you both of your top energies, you're both kind of out of your element. For you, Scorpio, temperance means imbalanced, not grounded. And the Fool is like an unstable foundation. Unstable beginning, unstable new beginning for the Fool in reverse here too. I feel like you both want clarity, Ace of Swords and Queen of Swords. You both want clarity, you both want truth, you both want honesty. Something needs to end in order for the success to come through though. So let's clarify here, Scorpio. Let's get the clarification deck for Scorpio spirit. Please clarify. Temperance, the Ace of Swords. I feel like you're kind of feeling unfulfilled right now, Scorpio. Like you've missed an opportunity. Like it's like I can't do anything right ever. And I feel like that's not the case. There has been some things that you have done right overall. Empress in reverse. So a little bit stubborn energy here, Scorpio, for you. Maybe that's what got you guys to this place in the first place, is not being open. Let's clarify this Fool in reverse. Ooh. Queen of Pence. So this person is just very independent, very focused on themselves. I feel like they're not going to bring anything into their life that isn't imbalanced, that is imbalanced. They're only bringing balance into their life. Ace of Swords clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So this clarity is going to come in slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Queen of Swords in reverse is clarifying the Queen of Swords. So I feel like still there's a need for healing or something within each of your guys, because you guys are both out of your elements. You're both not standing in your power, and it's causing this resistance here. You got to let go of this sadness, this remorse, this regret, this grief, this loss. The Emperor is clarifying the Sun card. So this is a counterpart. This is a divine counterpart, but you guys are kind of out of your elements right now. Not really seeing things fully, in full perspective. Maybe there hasn't been any communication. You guys aren't on the same page. There's a need here to get on the same page with you and the person that this is resonating with. Now, the signs that are coming out here, Scorpio, before we get your advice, we have Earth, we have Air, okay, Gemini, Virgo, Aries, we have water, that's what I see so far. Sagittarius. What I see here, Scorpio, is right now, this person, or both of you are guarded. Not talking to each other, not maybe focusing on the past, on what you don't want. I don't want this to happen again. I don't want to go through that again. I don't want to deal with that person's BS again. All of that is resistance. Whether there's going to be an apology from your end or this other person's end, I feel like there's going to be some sort of communication, some type of romantic message that's going to bring in healing. It's going to bring in clarity, but there's still a need here, Scorpio. On the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. This is a very independent energy, talking about focusing on what's best for yourself. Okay? Let's get these soul journey cards out here for you. For month of May. The clarity is what's going to bring in the healing, Scorpio. The communication and the clarity and the honesty, the truth. And that may mean a tough conversation, you know, a tough emotional conversation between you and another person. But the sun always shines after the rain. With these soul journey cards, guys, I was intuitively just interpreting the cards, but then I read the book, and the little excerpt in the book is too amazing to skip over. So if it's something that you guys are interested in, stay. But if you want to fast forward to the power thought, the blessing cards, and the soul truth, you are more than welcome. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Let's get one more card here for you, Scorpio. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. On the bottom, we have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So, start with gratitude and then we'll go to indecision. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. This soulful card is telling you that it is time to stop, close your eyes, and become mindful of the incredible gift the universe has bestowed upon you in offering valuable and unique lessons, tailored especially for your soul. This is an important reminder to express your appreciation for what has been, what will be, and most important, who you are. It is time to acknowledge the universe, how thankful you are for being provided these opportunities for insight and understanding. It is also time for your soul to share recognition for all those loved ones in your life upon the earth or in spirit who have helped form who you are now. You may even find it helpful to begin to write a list of all the things you are grateful for in your life. When you put forth the contemplation and the energy to do this, it awakens thoughts that acknowledge your connection to all that is. By bringing yourself into a state of gratitude, it not only is a transforming effect on the energy in a sacred space surrounding you, but also brings about an overall sense of health and well-being. And indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Your soul is spirit manifest in this physical dimension. Even though you may feel limited by the constraints of your body, your connection to the infinite wisdom of the universe is always available to you in the form of intuition. You are never alone when making any decision. Spirit only wants the best for you. And by listening to your inner voice, you will always be guided to the proper outcome. All you have to do is ask. The expectation of others is only an illusion. You are not born to listen to fear. You are taught to listen. You are not born to listen to fear. You are taught to listen to it. Visualize any decision in your life as a fork in the road. How does your body react when you imagine your travels down each path? At first glance, one may look easier to traverse, but the destination will cause anxiety and a heavy heart. Another path may be more difficult to walk, but the destination will feel light and calm. When you silence your mind and listen to your intuition, the signposts will always be obvious. So, there's definitely a decision you're having to make here. And I feel like it has to do with a lot about internal decision here, Scorpio. You're really going to have to decide what is going to be best for you and what's going to be in alignment with your highest good, your soul's purpose. And choose that path, even if at first it may seem a little bit more difficult. You might find that it might be a little bit more easier, not as heavy. Let's get this power thought card for you. When making this decision, trust your intuition. I experience love wherever I go. Love is everywhere, and I am loving and lovable. Loving people fill my life, and I find myself easily expressing love to others. So, let's get these Archangel guidance cards for the blessing for you, Scorpio, for the month of May. most important message here for Scorpio Spirit? What does Scorpio need to see for the month of May? Please and thank you. Moon cycles. Archangel Hannah, and this is interesting because the full moon is in Scorpio here pretty soon. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. Prioritize Archangel Metatron. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Spiritual understanding, Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. So Scorpio, feel like there is definitely a need to prioritize self first, and then it's going to depend on each individual. But I feel like there's something significant. It's message, reconciliation, clarity. Something's going to come in by the next moon cycle or around the next moon cycle. So be prepared, be ready. You may also want to have a journal. And awareness. Awareness is going to be key here. Self-awareness. So Scorpio, the soul truth for you. What do I resist feeling right now? We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered. Some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Today's soul action. Allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts. Then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it. Enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. What do I resist feeling right now? Beautiful Scorpio. So that is the message I have